All right, everyone, I am back. I guess there's a time limit, and I definitely exceeded it. So this is the interviews with the coaches, athletes, and fitness professionals, part two. Once they sign on, I will pick up where we left off with our next interviewee. So let's just see. I'm going to give people a few moments. Welcome. Okay. So, Hassan, I have two people ahead of you. Are you good going third? Just type in the comment box if that's okay. Otherwise, I can put you second. Good. Okay, just gonna wait for them to sign back on. Hi, Yada. Okay. I'll give it another minute. If they are delayed with signing on, then I'll just have you go next. I think next time I do these, I will probably have to do maybe less people, since this has been like an hour now. Cool. Good trial and error. Okay. Hassan, I'll just have you go, so that way we don't wait too long. Is that okay? Type in the comment section if you're ready to go. Okay, I'm going to log you in now. Hello, I'm doing your hair.
Salutations.
How's your day so far?
I can't complain.
It's good, it's good. Yeah, so that went, that last interview session took a while. You came in and just started.
Oh, the gymnastics coach was just with?
The first one, there was, I think 3 or 4 people total in the first section. Yeah. So.
It's gonna be it's a big old interview show. It's like Johnny Carson.
Yeah. There's a lot. So let the people know about who you are, what you do.
Hassan, Kid Works, Rashad, fitness trainer, instructor, strength trainer, coach, artist, actor, model. Stay in entertainment, anything that's gonna keep me active, I'm with it.
Yeah, especially nowadays. I'm sure you have a lot of time to work on all your crafts.
Yeah, more time than ever.
Yes. It says Hassan is a very, very knowledgeable fitness trainer. He does an amazing job with personal training. So,
Thank you. You humble me. Thank you.
the gym, he definitely has all the workouts for anybody, no matter what you want to do. If you want to do bodybuilding, fine. If you want to work on just body toning, he's got everything. Lots of knowledge and all the patience in the world.
Yeah, patience is key. I don't think anybody can really be a successful trainer without patience.
Yeah, because you got to deal with too many different personalities and characters thinking they know more than you, or they've seen this video here and they've seen this influencer there, and you got to also try to, like, in a way, show that you're talking about why your methods and why your techniques are different,
Yeah,
why they'll work versus this person. Very good.
nah, that's a fact. That's definitely a fact.
So let's start with the first question. How have your workout routines changed since you've had to adjust to doing home workouts, like for you personally or for your work?
As far as change, I don't do weights as much. I'd already fell back from weights when I started focusing more on like body reconstruction and fascia, training fascia and doing reconstruction work and recomp work. Basically because of so many injuries that I've accumulated over time, I already fell back from the weights. But now there's just no weights. It's over. So that's the biggest difference. I got my parallettes, I got my parallel bar. It's not hard to get to a pull-up bar. But if you want to go bench 315, it ain't happening without that bench and without those plates. So it is what it is. As far as training with clients, realistically, because I was working in a commercial gym, most recent with Sports Club, all the clients disappeared because they were all through the gym, and a lot of them don't deal with trainers independently outside of gyms. They only do commercial. There's a big majority of people that pay trainers that only really go through gyms. There's a whole populace that only go through gyms. So for the rest of the population that knows about really dealing with personal trainers on this level through Zoom and through Skype or whatever you're using to communicate, I feel like there's a surge right now. So there's way more business for virtual training. There's way more business for online coaching. There's way more business in just being a life coach in general. Right now, so much mental health issues going on because so many people are torn away from the social atmosphere that they have become dependent on. We all are, to a degree, dependent on that social interaction. So a lot of us are faltering right now. So there's a big surge in fitness, just not in the version of it we were used to.
Right. Yeah, so it's time to make some adjustments. Yeah, I get that. What has then been your biggest challenge that you faced during this, or something that's been making it harder for you to, I know you already mentioned doing the weights, but what other challenges have you been facing now that you've had to adjust to working out at home?
I think one of the biggest challenges is just not having your team with you, your workout team. I've had different partners and you know, a solid squad of people bringing energy in for a while. So to have us all separated and we literally are almost like a single-celled organism in the sense that if one of us is out the group, we feel it, like we're impacted. So for the group to just not exist anymore because of the simple fact that everyone is shut down, it's been detrimental in that aspect. You got to really just dig deep to find the energy to do everything you need and stay motivated at this juncture of time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sure a lot of people who really do work out who go to the gym on a regular basis and who are big on fitness or sports or anything, and the value of having other people around you on that same level that help that energy going, because you guys feed off of each other's energy. You can give each other advice back. It just makes the experience more fun. Because when you're by yourself, like, there's moments where it's nice, but if you're working out alone and have to get yourself going every single time, all the time, it's kind of not, it's not the same. It's a little bit more.
No, it's not even close.
Yeah.
I feel like my workout's been on, I'm used to putting out 150%. I push to the point of like, feel like I'm gonna pass out. I really ain't got nothing left. I did it yesterday with Blake, with Alpha Assault. We were training yesterday.
Oh,
so
nice.
It was good to hit that feeling again, that peak moment in training where it's like every rep right now counts more than every rep before because I'm at the wall. It's hard to really get there when you're in the house. You got kids, especially if you got kids at home. You may have a significant other. Your significant other get off of work. You might want to train at night. It's over. You know, if they want to spend time, you got to balance now all of it, just life, day-to-day life. You know, your own mental wellness. It's so hard to balance it right now.
Right. Oh, yeah. The more factors you have that you have to take care of, the more responsibilities. Now everything's shutting down, too. You have to make all these new adjustments and just basically adapt to it as best as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
How you holding up with it? How you holding up with it?
I have my days where I don't have the motivation to do it, but most of the times the workouts I've been doing, I've definitely, a majority of them I've had to force, because it's not, I don't like working out at home. I found things to make it better, but I'm good, but it's definitely been a chore to work out this whole time.
Yeah.
I definitely have to, because I mean, for physical and mental health purposes, for my injuries, I can't be stiff. For the type of work I do, I can't get weaker. I have to make sure I keep maintenance up, but it's definitely a chore.
Yeah, it definitely feels like more of a chore now than that escape. It was escapism to go train before because we was getting to the gym. You get into your people, the group
Yeah.
is there, the energy is there, but it's definitely not that same energy when you home.
Oh no,
The recovery factor of training is not there. It's more of a if I don't do this, I'll be worse than I am now.
oh yeah, yeah. You're gonna fall behind with injuries, with your muscles need work for go back, and then trying to get back to where you left off is gonna be a challenge as it is, let alone passing that.
Yeah,
So you can't not do anything.
that's a fact.
Very true. Well, next question then is, what's your favorite part of the home workouts, or what are you enjoying the most right now?
I don't got no favorite parts of home workouts.
It's honest.
I just know I got to get it done because I'm on a mission and I want certain skills, you know, like the planche and I want to be able to maintain a one-arm lever and master the lever and just do certain things that if I want it, I have to be consistent in the training, even if I'm not feeling it at the moment based on the surroundings. So
Yeah.
nothing about home training is like, I'm in the process of building a home gym. I feel like once everything is there and I can create that atmosphere to feel like I escaped, I'll be able to key into it again. But right now it ain't there. The only thing I'm digging right now is that I'm able to, like I said, focus more on entertainment, focus more on other aspects of my career, the music and everything. Since I dropped a single video, I'm doing a lot of promotion and marketing, digital marketing, promotion, working with different companies, bloggers. So I've been able to really find the time and create the time to build network.
Right. Well, that's positive. You can still work out, but then it gives you the leniency to work on and focus on your other career. So that's good.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
You'll get into the weather, and then as the weather gets nicer, I'm sure you'll find ways when you have time to like be outside too, and that'll help.
Parking the beach. I got the beach right down the road from me, so parking the beach is what it is for me.
Fingers
We got
crossed.
parallel bars. They might close the beaches, but you know, if we get 2 weeks, I'll run it for 2 weeks. We get a week, I'll run it for a week.
Yeah. And there's
Take what we can.
spots over by where the park you're talking about that I know you can go to. Even if they do kind of close the beaches, there are still spots that are pretty secluded that you'd be able to use.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Next question is, when the gyms do open up, do you think you're going to rush right back in there, or are you still going to be kind of cautious? What is your thoughts on that?
I mean, I'm gonna go in to train as far as me going in, dealing with everybody close proximity. No, I actually had my manager from Sports Club reach out to me, asking me what the plans were, like how I felt about coming back, and I said, if the companies are gonna do whatever they can to safeguard the employees and to safeguard the patrons of the gym and to make the employees feel valued, that our health and the contribution that we bring to the companies fiscally, because these gyms mean nothing without trainers. Like everyone needs to really understand that. You have certain gyms where their monthly revenue from PT is 6 figures and higher, whereas their monthly revenue from actual memberships to the gym might be under 6 figures.
Right.
So that really just shows you how much money is generated from that PT sector. So for the gyms to bring us all back and not, I guess, compensate for the fact that the patrons aren't going to rush back. It's not about the trainers rushing back. The patrons aren't going to rush back. The people don't feel comfortable to rush back. So even if all the trainers said, hey, I'm in there, there's a lot of people that are going to say, good for you. I'm not risking my health and my family's wellness. I'll see you online. You know, when you post online, I'll see you then. And that's the reality. That's our new reality we have to deal with. And I feel like a lot of these companies, they're only looking at bottom line as far as numbers. They don't care about their employees. I'm being extremely honest with you. I'm not going to badmouth the company I work for and the other, but I'm talking all corporations. They don't really have but so much love for employees, because once you get to a certain, I guess, size, it's hard to keep track of it all.
Yeah.
You know, which is numbers on a piece of paper.
Yeah. It's very common for most corporations, if not almost all of them, because as it trickles down, they end up losing track of all the humanity, the humane part, and they look at the numbers and, is this bringing in revenue? Am I losing profit here? Where can we cut costs, etc.? And I'm sure legally they might have to make adjustments, but then you're right. You made a very good point. You guys might all be willing to come back to work, but a lot of people aren't going to come back because of what you said. They probably don't feel safe going back to the gyms, and they don't want to see a personal trainer because they're afraid to go into a heavily populated space. I'm sure there will be people going back, but those are going to cut down, which means you're your income is going to be cut down because you won't have the same amount of people, which
Of
then
course.
turn the, oh, we don't need this many trainers because they're not making us money, so we don't
Of
really
course.
here. So it's all going to
Yeah.
be a effect.
So the fact that they're trying to rush to bring us back, but I'm not hearing management rush to have the conversation about renegotiation for contracts,
Yeah.
because there's no possible way you could hire us all back and everything is all exactly the same pay wise, but everything is not exactly the same with the business world, the fitness world, or the world we live in. So it's irresponsible as a person for me to go back in. You know, there's no risk, no reward. I understand that. But again, if I'm going to risk myself, then compensate me as such. Because there is a such thing as hazard pay. There are other fields where you get paid accordingly because your health is on the line, etc. So if we're now living in a world where a virus is one of the things we need to worry about, and in a gym, there's a higher actual spread of transmission of diseases because of this scenario, you have to compensate me or you don't deserve to have us.
Right. That's true. They might have to make adjustments on how they approach this too. Like a lot of people have been doing online, and it's not ideal for most workouts too, but they might have to get an option if they really do care about or want to say they care about their employees and their customers, then they need to maybe offer an online option for the personal trainers so that way they can still keep seeing people and maybe not have to worry about getting laid off or risking their life or something. They definitely need to accommodations.
I know a lot of the companies are switching to virtual training, whether they wanted to or not now. You have to at this point.
Yeah.
Other gyms, 24-hour fitness was already ahead of the curve. They had virtual training going on. Equinox, gyms like that. Even Sports Club now is getting into virtual training, but they're late to the party. They're only getting into it now because
they're a little late.
to everything, yeah. You know, again, not bad mouthing the company. It's just the reality of what is. When you got gyms that have equipment from 2009 and we're in 2020, you just got to keep up with the times. So I feel like right now a lot of gyms they're on their last leg financially. You can't bounce back. So everyone, company-wise, is going to try to do what they can to solidify their position. So since the new world is being formed as we speak, some are going to make it in, some won't. J.C. Penney's going to probably go out of business. We're seeing a lot of companies that have been around since before we were born that are going out of business. It happens. Nothing's forever. And we're just seeing the end of a lot of chapters and the beginning of a lot of new ones.
You need to learn how to adapt and work with the changes. That's what happened with Redbox even too. Like they were going to work with Netflix, maybe it was. I forgot that we met with the CFO or somebody that was working with them when they were around, and they had the opportunity to adjust their business model, and they didn't, and that's why they went under. So things are going to change. Technology changes, lifestyles change, like things happen. You need to be able to be ready and adjust, or you will not survive.
It's not about what we want; it's about what it is.
Yeah, it's true. Last question, I guess, or input would be: do you have any advice for the viewers?
Advice for viewers? I don't really know. As far as advice, I think everyone needs to start internally searching for their advice. This is a scary time for us to all be looking for an external source for hope, light, love, or even knowledge. Since we can see it, we got a world where everyone's version of the truth is reality at this moment.
Right.
Boldface lies the truth if 10 people say it's the truth, and if one person says the truth, it's their truth. So we're living in a world where it's hard to separate the truth from your personal truth. So I ain't really the advice person. I'm just here to tell you, do what you do. Whatever's making sense to you at this moment, continue to do it. Whatever path you're on, if it's bringing you clarity and is making you feel good in the world we living in right now, then continue to do it. Don't let anyone discourage you from whatever course you're on. And don't let anyone tell you that your course is not the correct course to be on, because it's yours and yours alone. Other than that, man, we all just lost souls trying to find our way.
Yeah. Makes sense. Thank you for that.
No doubt.
If you want, you can let the people know how they can reach you for either fitness or music purposes, or you could type
I'm super easy to reach. Anybody can reach me. Just direct DMs through the fitness page, Alpha Fitness 914 on now. KidWorks, KYDWRKS. That's for the music, entertainment, modeling, all the other stuff I do, acting. But yeah, just anybody can always reach out through an email or a DM. I keep the information up there because this is the field that I chose to be in, so I don't close myself off to the people.
Right. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Nah, thank you for your time. I appreciate being on your first episode.
Thank you. I will see you soon.
I'll see you soon. Stay healthy.
You too. Okay. And Shamika, you're up next. Okay. I think our other interviewee got tired of waiting and left.
Hey.
How are you?
What's up, girl?
How's your day going?
It's good. I had everything all set up on my laptop, but then after the first one, the first video stopped, I wasn't able to open it back up on my laptop. So I got my phone. It's working. If you can see me, I see you.
You can do IGTV live on your laptop?
I had the Instagram up on my laptop.
Oh, okay. I see.
So I was watching on there.
And
then after the video cut out, I couldn't go back on.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a time limit, so I guess this is me learning. And then they actually gave me, last time I did this, it wasn't as long as a video, but I had the option to save it. I didn't have the option this time, but they let me post it to my IGTV. So I tried that, and I'm hoping it loaded. And hopefully I can save it here, but if not, then this is fine. Well, I'll do a formal video another time.
Yeah, I was texting you. I was like, maybe you could do this like weekly or like, you know, just interview different people,
I'll definitely do this again.
different topics.
Depending on how this loads, I'll maybe pre-record it and then post it later so people I guess I can make it one big video, and if people can't chime in now and if I can't upload it later, then they can look at it whenever they want to.
Sounds good. You have 1,000,001 great ideas inside that brain of yours, so
thank you.
It'll come to you.
I appreciate it.
Yes, it's good to see you. Hopefully we can Zoom chat later.
Yeah, definitely. I gotta play that game again soon too.
Yes.
So Shamika, tell the people about yourself, a little background.
Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Shamika Loney. I am a TA at White Plains High School and a group leader at the Abilities Foundation. A few years ago, I was a cheerleading coach at all-deaf school, and that was challenging but pretty cool. And I was a cheerleader at White Plains High School, the school that I currently work at, and I was a cheerleader my whole life. So that's a little about me.
Yeah, Shamika's an awesome cheerleader. She and is an amazing friend that supports everything that I do, and it's great. I appreciate everything she does. She's at my tumbling cheerleading event. She comes with me. She comes and helps out with the cheerleading team. Like, she does a lot of great stuff. She is awesome.
Yes, whatever you need, girl, I got you.
And when she's all done, Shamika knits these really, really cute scarves. So when she starts making more, she has them for sale. So make sure that contact information and you can get some scarves from her. I know it's summer right now, but by the time she's ready to get rid of them,
by the time I'm done, it'll be full.
Buy scarves.
Yeah. What else do you do when in quarantine? You gotta find something to do. Gotta keep occupied, or else I would go crazy in here.
Yes, that is the theme, and the key is keep busy and stay productive, or you will lose your mind.
Facts.
So, first question is, how have your workout routines changed since everything's been shut down?
So it's kind of funny. I work out like so much more here than I ever did outside. Because exactly, because before all this happened, I had like 45 different jobs. I was working as soon as I got up at 6:30 in the morning. I was going, ripping and running, working, doing everything up until like 11 o'clock at night. So then I get home, and who wants to like try and run in and squeeze in a 30-minute something workout? So working out was very difficult. Like, I mean, we would be like, oh, let's go to the gym. Like, let's meet up here. Let's do this, blah, blah.
Like,
and then it's like, sometimes it's like, you know what, Emily, it's not going to happen today. So now that I'm here, like, it's like unfortunate, but it's also like a mini blessing because I'm home so much, I only work, when I need to work. So I work a few minutes in the morning. I do a little bit of tutoring and stuff like that, but all those are like small chunks, out of the day rather than like all day long before. And so now, like, whenever I have a free minute, I'm doing this, like I'm working out, I'm doing my yoga, I'm looking up different challenges and stuff like that. So the at-home workouts has been amazing for me so far. I just enjoy like, moving and doing stuff, because in the beginning when quarantine started, I was just sitting, not doing anything. And I was like, you know, I was taking advantage and I was like, oh, I'm gonna sleep for like 10 hours. I'm gonna eat every snack in the fridge. But now I've like gotten into a good routine where I'm just like, all right, let's go. I'm bored. All right, let me do a quick workout. Let me throw in some push-ups. Let me lift some weights. Like, let me put on a yoga video. Like,
You found your rhythm.
it's more fun. Like, it's not like so tedious as it was before, where it was like, oh, I have to go to the gym and like, you know, for me, I don't know about like, because I heard different people say different things, but for me, it's actually super positive, and I've enjoyed it. So
No, that's awesome. No, it's nice to have different because like you're, as you said, you're seeing there's some people are like, oh, I hate it, and other people are like, I'm thriving. This is great. Like it all depends on the person and their perspective, and the type of workouts they like to do, their environment, everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Yes. I remember when Jamaica first told me, like, I'm having a great time working out. It's just like, oh, I hate it.
Yeah, so I'm chilling.
That's awesome. So next question is, what has your biggest challenge been since all the workout or all the gyms have closed, or any dilemmas that you're facing?
I would say a challenge. It's not really a challenge, but like deciding what workout I want to do, like the picking, like, because I can't just sit here and be like, all right, I'm gonna do it. But like I can't create my own regimen. So I'll like look up different challenges and stuff like that on, you know, YouTube, or, you know, in like I'll look for something. And to choose something, it's kind of difficult because there's so much stuff out there.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, and then I've been like incorporating. I started doing everything by myself, and you know, things like that. But then I slowly started like pulling, you know, tugging at all my friends, like, yeah, I like working out. What you doing at home? Come on, let's do this. Let's find a video. Let's Zoom chat. Let's set up a workout. So coordinating times with people to work out together, that's kind of challenging. But in the end of the day, like if someone's not as motivated as you know, other people are, then they get kicked, and then we'll just do a workout together. So it's been challenging, but it ends up working for like the greater good, because who's really motivated and who really wants to do it, they're going to join in. And, you know, at the end of the day, we're all like, I'm worried about me and like working on me, but I want to make it fun and, you know, do it with with my people.
Yeah. You're trying to also adjust, and if you can't work out by yourself, then why not bring people in? And if they come, they come. If they don't, oh well.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. So overall, positive stuff. That's good.
I mean, you know me. All about the positivity, the good vibes, all that stuff.
You're very good at seeing the good side of things and being positive.
That's awesome. We gotta focus on. I can't control what's going on out there, you know. I can only control, you know, what I'm doing and how I'm trying to fight this, and, you know, make a change and stuff like that. You know, we can only control what we can control, and this is what I'm doing.
I like that. Good job. So then, what has what's your favorite thing that you're doing? What's something that you discovered you really like besides working out at home now, or a type of workout or a stretch or something that you really enjoy?
I really enjoy. I started doing yoga, as you know, and I really enjoy. As soon as I pull up my mat, you know, get ready, I've got two little fur balls that like to join in while I work out, like while I do my yoga. So my dogs are like the best benefit of me working out and doing the yoga, because whenever when I get started, they come, they join me. They have been incorporated, you know, they wiggle through my legs, or if I'm doing a pose, if I'm laying down and stretching or something like that, they jump on top of my belly. So like that's it's puppy yoga, so it's fun, and it changes my mood, and it makes me feel better to know that, like, you know, these little lazy dogs, you know, they kind of chill, but when it's time to work out, they're like, okay, mom, let's go. Like, you know, my little motivators. my little hype girls.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
They're gonna stretch with you and work out with you and motivate you.
Yeah, so they keep me going. Sometimes I don't feel like doing it, but once I get those annoying little licks, I'm kind of just like, all right, guys, I got this. I'm gonna finish this.
Aww.
So that's fun. And then like working out with friends and stuff like that via Zoom, incorporating other people too, because, you know, I want everybody to win. So I want everybody to be as you know, best as they can during this time.
That's cute. Very nice. When, well, I'm wondering now if you're going to actually want to go back to the gyms. But when they do open back up, do you see yourself rushing back in there, or you're going to kind of casually go in? What are your thoughts on that?
So, like I said, I don't know how it's going to look like when, you know, things open up, whereas work is concerned, but I'm assuming when things open up, I'm going to go back to being as busy as I used to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm probably going to hold off on going to the gym, because I would go to the gym at my job anyway, because it's free and, you know, all I need is my ID. But for the most part, I'm probably going to stick to being at home, because I'm seeing great results being at home, you know, rather than going out. Like, I'd be like lifting weights and doing all this crazy extra stuff, and I'd go home just extra tired. I finish a workout here, and like in a few days I like, you know, I'll get out the shower, or, you know, I'll check myself out in the mirror, and I'll be like, okay, like, you know, I'll see some definition, stuff like
Progress.
that. So I might, you know, who knows if I'll go back into the gym, but I might be, you know, here
Yeah.
for the most part, finding different challenges, you know, doing what I can here at home,
It
because I
all,
won't have to
all
worry about like, oh, I have to go travel, you know, I'll be here. Everything is already set up here. So
yeah.
that
I
might be my thing.
the thing is that people, I guess, get stuck on is they feel like they have to go to a gym or go someplace, or do a
Mhm.
certain thing with people to work out and see
Mhm.
results. But sometimes it's really, everybody's different. It's a matter of what the results you're looking for are, and what workouts or exercises or stretches work for your body, because maybe this exercise doesn't work as well for this person, but it might work for you or whoever.
Mhm.
So as long as you're feeling better, you're noticing a difference, and you're happy and you're enjoying your workouts, that's what matters.
Yeah,
This
and you
is
gotta do, yeah,
sport.
you gotta do. I follow yoga with Adrienne. She's really good, and you know, her motto is like, find what feels good, and so I
Yeah.
think that's, you know, good for everyone across all aspects. You know, do what feels good to you. You know, if it works for you to go out to the gym, go out to the gym. If it works for you to stay home, stay home. I might be one of those people that will stay home
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
as long as I can, because I'm enjoying this like me time of being at home, whereas before I was like doing everything for everybody else and like working, and you
Yeah.
know, I love my work. I love doing what I do, but at the same time it's like, this is like time for me to self-reflect and like work on me, and you know, put me first.
I,
So
I'm glad you said that. I think at least one other person brought up something very similar to that earlier in one of the earlier interviews, and it's true. A lot of the times we get so caught up in um, our lives and things for other people that we forget to take care of ourselves, and then
mhm.
now's the time where it's forcing you to have to sit back and like, okay, I need to make some adjustments. This is me time. I can take care of this. I can take care of that. And like now's the perfect time for that, because you have everything is shut down. All stimulations and outside distractions and factors. So now it's all for you. And everybody
Exactly.
deserves their you time or me time. And just make sure,
Mhm.
hopefully, that I guess people can take this with them once everything does go open back up. Be like, remember that great time that you had when you were working on yourself. Make sure you give yourself time every
Yeah.
day, whatever, to be just you, nobody else.
Yep. Keep that in mind,
Yeah.
everybody.
Only time I'm gonna drag you out is when we have to stunt.
When we have to say, oh yeah, oh, I miss that so much.
Yeah. I,
I miss that so
I
much.
can't do it at home. You need
Can't
people.
do it at home. Unless I have my niece here, but she's not here, so I can't stunt with nobody. We
Mhm.
can't even virtual stunt. Like,
Yeah, no, that's something you definitely need body for.
yeah, I can't wait for that. Like, I can't wait for that part. Being able to go out and do the outside things that I love, that I really, really can't do here.
Yeah, I agree. I almost got to the point where I was going to ask my family and try to teach them to stunt, but then I was like, nah, never mind.
Don't do
Never
that.
mind.
I can see your mom now.
Like, it hurts. So, last piece, not necessarily a question, but what advice do you have for the viewers?
um, this is this is a time for everybody to, you know, kind of reflect and, you know, take precautions and be safe and all that good stuff. But for you, anybody, whoever's watching, pick up a hobby. Like, that's the best thing that's been working for me and filling up my time, is picking up hobbies that I have left way back in the past. And I'm like, picking up those hobbies, dusting them off, and like recreating them. So like you said earlier, like with the knitting, like when I was younger, I didn't know how to do, like, I could only do one thing. And now I'm like, oh, let me do like this style, this pattern. Let me try something new. So just pick up a hobby. Keep yourself occupied and stay positive in this world. It's filled with like negativity and, nastiness and just virus 24/7.
Yeah.
Just, keep yourself occupied and stay positive, and we're going to come out on the other side.
Thank you, Shamika. Good advice.
Thank you.
And that was perfect way to end on a nice, happy note.
Yes. Thank you for doing this.
Awesome. So thank you, everybody who has joined. And if you've been here for the first interview and second interview, thank you for sticking it out. It definitely went a little bit longer than I expected, but we had some great content, great people who came on. They had some great things to say. We'll definitely do this again. And I'll probably make it more of a video, not a live one, so that way everybody can check in on it when they want to. So thank you. I appreciate you coming on.
Yes, anytime, girl. I got you.
So I will see everybody soon, and I will keep in touch.
I'll see you later.
Yes.
Hopefully. Via Zoom, not in person.
Yeah, not in person.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye. How do I turn this off? And bye, guys.